You guys, over budget, and I promise you, this was not my fault. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another weekly grocery haul and meal plan with you guys. And this week I went a little bit over budget, which was certainly not my intentions. I spent $300 last week between Aldi and Walmart's grocery pickup, and we're really just trying to dwindle down to nothing, trying to use everything in our house before we move. So I really didn't think I was going to need a whole lot. Two factors are involved. One, it is the summertime and my kids are here and most of our toys and our belongings are packed in the pod. So they are bored. So what do kids do when they're bored? They eat. So they are literally eating me out of house and home. But the second factor was we're about to start showing our home. And so I really just wanted the place to feel warm and cozy when people come in. I wanted drinks in the fridge, the ability to make a cup of coffee, to have little snacks. I don't know, the Italian in me, I guess. So those things played a little bit of a factor into my $140 grocery haul. So let me take you down to the counter and I'll show you what I got this time at Walmart's grocery pickup. Okay guys, so here is a quick overview of what I picked up from Walmart's grocery pickup. Down here yonder is where the stuff is for the showings, and then here's all of my produce, and then here is the rest of the goodies. So I did pick up a bunch of cold cuts. We got those cold cuts from Aldi last week and we're down to like this much ham. I don't know how we went through so many cold cuts, but we're having contractors come in and out. Paul has been here working his butt off trying to get the house ready. So it's just been like sandwich after sandwich just on the go. So definitely needed more cold cuts. I picked up some more salami for me. This has been my go-to snack, you guys. A little bit of cream cheese and some green onion like sprinkled on the inside and roll it up in the salami. I don't know, it's been the perfect just afternoon snack or lunch for me, alongside like some pistachio nuts and a hard-boiled egg or something. It's something great to break my fast. Like once I've broken my fast, I try and do it with something like high in protein like this. So I got this time, the uncured hard salami. I've been buying over-the-counter salami, so we'll try the natural choice kind. I did pick up a package of bologna. I'm not really into like the Oscar Mayer and stuff. So I got the Wonder Bar beef bologna and I just got a half a pound of that. And then I got the Oscar Mayer natural turkey breast. And then I also got the Oscar Mayer natural roast beef. So that should be plenty enough cold cuts to get us through the week. Only 2 little things of cheese, just 1 Colby and 1 cheddar. We didn't go through nearly any cheese last week, so we have a bunch still for recipes and stuff this week. Completely out of butter with no BJs, so I got the Great Value salted butter. That's 4 sticks in there. And then I got the kids Chobani Gimmies, just 1 box per week. And then 2 of the 2% gallons of milk, and then 1 container of the buttermilk. That'll be the last container of ranch we'll need while we're here. 1 thing of sour cream, 1 thing of ricotta cheese. We're gonna do baked ziti this week. And then only just a few frozen items. I have a lot of cooking videos and stuff to film this week, so there'll be, again, some extra residual food to carry over for lunches. So I only got 2 things for Jake, just 1 of these little spaghetti and meatballs, and then 1 of the fried chicken with mac and cheese, and then Mason's chocolate and vanilla ice cream sandwiches. He just looks for these, and for $1.97, that was such a great deal. They had no ice cream sandwiches when I went to Aldi last time, so I held out for Walmart this time. Then I just got some dry food. So I got the Welch's Natural Grape. This is the non-GMO no high fructose corn syrup one. I thought the ones that I get are normally in the jar, but they didn't have that, and that's what I get when I go inside. But this is the only jelly they had on the app, and I feel like this is wrong. I mean, it says non-GMO, which is fine with me, and no high fructose corn syrup, so that's great, but I feel like this is the wrong one. I don't know, but it's what they gave me, so I will take it. I did get some of this organic extra virgin olive oil non-stick cooking spray. This is that Pompean brand. This is the one I usually get the olive oil of, so I was excited for that. Our last pack of toilet paper for the house, I'm thinking. Probably our last ketchup and some Parmesan cheese. Eggs. Okay, so the eggs, you guys, it's like crazy. I feel like I'm gonna have to go up to 2 dozen. So ever since I started making like big batches of hard-boiled eggs, Mason's into them, Jake's into them, Daryl eats them on the go. I've been using them to make egg salad. So now I'm up to like at least 12 to 1.5 dozen just in the Instant Pot a week, not counting what we use for eggs and recipes. So it's kind of crazy. We're going through so many eggs, but they're healthy, so I'm not complaining. 1 bag of tater tots for the kids, no french fries. I did tater tots this week. Of course, the ranch packet to do the ranch dressing, and then 1 thing of ziti for the baked ziti. Got Jake the tortilla bowls, but I'm not going to get them next week because I just ordered 2 kinds of grain-free ones from Thrive, and so I'm going to see how they go. I have another unboxing coming for you guys next week, so hopefully the kids will like those grain-free ones, and I got a bunch of cereal that I'm trying from Thrive this time, so hopefully we'll have some success and some transitions. So this will probably, hopefully this will be the last one of those. Maybe Jake will like the grain-free kind. Got some goldfish for the kiddos. Again, we were going through sandwiches like crazy. We still have a half a loaf of the 45 and half a loaf of the white bread. But like one day Jake had 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches throughout the day. So like, how can I compete with that? So I did get the Sara Lee, the 45 calorie bread, and there's no high fructose corn syrup in here or anything like that. So just got more of that. It's kind of like that bread that I got from Aldi, the 45 calorie. I think it's like comparable to that kind. A thing of wet dog food for the dog. I did pick up another thing of these Nature's Bakery fig bars. Again, shout out to Variety Fun. I'm so glad they sent me that box because these kids just love these so much and I never would have bought them. So I'm so glad for trying those out. And this is in the raspberry flavor. I thought I ordered 3 boxes, but Jake might have already swiped one. I don't smell popcorn down here. And now we'll get into the produce. So I got 1 squash, 1 zucchini, and 1 cucumber. A whole big 2-pound thing of strawberries because I want to do something fun with the kids with those. A pineapple for grilling on the skewers. Of course, Mason's bag of apples. He's been out for days and harassing me. Picked up some coleslaw mix so I can do 1 more egg roll in a bowl kind of thing for a lunch for Daryl and I before we leave. A thing of lettuce. We're down to the last of the lettuce, but this is probably all we will need. The corn was on sale for 25 cents, so 4 for $1. I thought was great, so I picked that up. Got a thing of bananas. Got a thing of cauliflower florets. I need to use that for a recipe for myself this week. 1 of the angel sweet tomatoes. A thing of these peppers. Okay, you guys, look how big this bag is, and it's non-GMO, and it was $2.98, and I paid what, like $6 at Food Lion for a bag that was half the size. So rock on Walmart. Thanks for that. Got 4 of our vine ripe tomatoes. The vine ripe tomatoes from Food Lion were disgusting. They tasted not sweet, not fresh, not vine ripe. I don't know, not trying to hate on Food Lion, but we definitely love our vine ripe tomatoes from here. 2 potatoes to mix into any kind of cauliflower mash that we do. And then here is some of the stuff, like I said, that I picked up for any kind of open house or whatever. Not the brisk. Those are still on rollback for $2. So I grabbed those for Jake. But I did get a whole bunch of sodas and a case of water and then some chips and cookies. So 1 24 pack of water, and then I picked up 4 of these little 6-packs of the half cans. We are not soda drinkers. You guys never see soda in our grocery hauls because we just don't really drink it. Every once in a while, I would treat myself to a Baja because I love me a Baja Blast, and Daryl loves Mountain Dew, but ever since our diet, like, we haven't even got like a 20 ounce from a gas station. So no soda for us completely. If by some chance, now we like it, we just don't treat ourselves to it. So if by some chance that the house goes fast or no one really takes a drink and we get left with some of these sodas, they're not going to be the end of the world. We're going to be traveling all over God's green earth between driving to my mom's, then driving back here, then driving to the new house. We're going to be all over the place. So having the drinks won't be the end of the world, but at least it's the little tiny cans, and hopefully we shouldn't be left with too much. So these are all like the Great Value Sam's Choice brand of soda. So this is the lemon lime, like the twist up, and then a root beer, and then a cola, and a ginger ale. That's the only thing I could get in the little cans. But again, I thought that was the smarter idea for that. My refrigerator is included in the sale of the house. So I know people are going to be opening up my fridge and stuff. So I just thought like, hey, while you're in there, take a cold drink. It's 100,000 degrees outside. So soda and water for that. And then here's just a regular donut shop coffee pods. I have my coconut ones. Daryl has his French vanilla, but if somebody wants a hot cup of coffee, again, it's 9,000 degrees. I don't know why they would want that in the middle of the day, but if they do want a hot cup of coffee, I'll have milk and creamer and stuff in the refrigerator for them, and then sugar left out. But I figured going basic would be better. What if someone doesn't like vanilla or coconut? So just got the plain old regular donut shop. And then I had seen Vanessa haul these like right in the beginning of the summer, and I thought these would be really good because they're tiny. So there's 30 packs in there, 10 of each kind, of the golden Oreo, the regular Oreo, and the Chips Ahoy, and there's only 2 cookies in there, which is great because I don't really want people walking around my fresh, clean house like dropping crumbs everywhere. So kind of limiting what to give them, but still wanted to offer them something. So I thought that would be the great choice. And if we're left with extras, obviously my kids would get down on that. And then again, something else, if we get left with extras, I thought this would be the good idea. This is the Lay's variety pack, but this is the Simply, the non-GMO ones. So it's the potato chips, the barbecue, the Doritos, and then the Cheetos. So I thought that would be a good choice. There's 16 bags in there. So between that and the cookies and the soda and the coffee, I thought that was pretty good with being able to leave stuff out for the newcomers. So that is it, guys. That's what I got for $140 this time at Walmart's grocery pickup. And now let's get into the meal plan. Okay guys, so here is the meal plan from July the 8th through the 14th. I'm going to go over with you guys what I planned, but let's not actually get into what I actually did, because between the craziness of moving and the weather, it says it's going to pour, and then it's 9,000 degrees outside, and then it says that it's going to be warm and not rain, and then like the sky opens up and strange animals, cats, dogs, all sorts of things fall from the sky. So I can't even plan anymore. It's just been like completely on the cuff. So, but one thing I did find outside that I never showed you guys, it wasn't on the table, was an eggplant. So I was using this as a substitute for when the guys were going to have baked ziti, which hopefully will be tomorrow. Again, we shall see. So one thing I'm making right now is these sausage skewers with the roasted potatoes and the grilled vegetables. The weather's been crazy, so I just decided to do it because the stuff had been defrosted for so long I had to cook it, and so now I'm doing it in the oven because I got no other choice. And so I couldn't do the shepherd's pie without that because I needed the leftover potatoes. So haven't done the shepherd's pie, but my plan was to do the shepherd's pie and then use a couple of those little tiny potatoes, like I said, in the cauliflower and kind of make like a mash with that. And then of course we'll just have some kind of salad or whatever on the side when we actually have that meal. The air fryer pork chops we did do, and I filmed. That's going to be part of a video coming up for you guys tomorrow, showing off my air fryer. So I did the air fryer pork chops in there. I didn't do the General Tso's broccoli or the fried rice, but we did do the pork chops with those ranch cauliflower potato french fry things that I got last week. They were okay. I mean, you can tell that they were cauliflower, but I mean, as a french fry substitute, they weren't bad. I never made this, but this is the Ritz cracker chicken that I made this recipe. Is this in the cookbook? I don't think this is in the cookbook, but I have a cooking video for it, but I was like going to try and do like a low carb version because I use Ritz crackers and stuff, and I was like trying to figure out how I was going to do that. But we'll see once I actually get to that, how I can play with that. I'm looking forward to figuring that out. And then on Friday I was supposed to do lasagna, but I was going to do more or less like a baked ziti, a layered kind of lasagna baked ziti kind of style for them, and then do my side with eggplant. I wasn't going to bread it. I was going to saute the eggplant just a little bit, like in pieces, like big huge sheets almost, and try and substitute some kind of pasta-ish for that. I think I'm going to still try that tomorrow. I think that's going to be the meal that I'm going to pull from this and try for that. Low carb garlic bread, I've made that once before. It was a little tricky, but I'm going to try that again. And we never made salad, so I'll make a big salad. The keto fried chicken we did also, that is going to be in the same video with the air fryer pork chops, because I did the keto fried chicken in the air fryer as well. So I just show you guys how I made both the pork chops and the chicken in the air fryer. That came out really good. We did regular french fries that night, and we did do corn on the cob, and then I had planned burgers, but that never got made, and I was just going to do that with beans and watermelon, but that's completely off the table because we never even got there. So that is it for this week's meal plan. I'm not even sure if you guys can pull anything from this. It has been a crazy week, but you can tell that I write this stuff down with good intentions. I buy all the things that I need for it. It just doesn't always work out, but it will get made, and anything left over I'll just bring with me to New York. So thank you guys again so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.